I have never seen anything like it before. Been paying these folks for years. She came into the office all stressed out. She didn't know what to do. 3 teachers organization this lady been paying for years, and she's stressed out. And on one of my podcast show, on one of the episodes, I told y'all about a teacher that lost her hair. And I was telling this lady about how, she wasting all this time with these organizations that you're going to lose your hair. Your hair's going to fall out your head. And I explained to her that I had a teacher that came to the APE Mafia, and she joined, and her hair was falling out. And you won't believe this, but that lady she showed me where a part of her hair in her head is starting to come out. It's thinning in certain areas. And teachers, I'm telling the truth because some of y'all hair is coming out the same way. So I'm telling the truth because this lady came into my office and she actually showed me. And I think one of the reasons why she came in today to become a member because she heard the podcast show and she realized that it was true. And I've been saying this forever. I always tried to be honest, although it may be funny, some of this stuff, but it's real though. It's not fake. These teachers are stressed out and they're going home daily and they don't know what to do, and they're part of all these organizations. And those organizations allow administrators to be a part of their organization. So how can they be fair? Well, they're not going to be fair because, first of all, they want to get more members. And so they'll get rid of that teacher in a heartbeat. Get rid of her in a heart, or him, or the coach, whoever. They'll get rid of you in a heartbeat. If you're a classroom teacher, they will get rid of you in a heartbeat because they know they'd rather be representing the principal because they know they can get more members. They don't mind selling one teacher down the road because they're gonna throw them under the bus. Not only they throw you under the bus, the front wheel hit you and the back wheel hit you too. And that bus is very long. It's a long bus. I have a bus license. It's a big bus. I used to coach boys basketball, won 4 boys basketball championship, boys basketball championship. And that bus is very long. And I used to drive one of those school buses. And that bus is, by the time that front wheel hits you, and then that back wheel come next, and it hit you too. And on top of that, your hair is coming out of your head. And then on top of that, eggs are too high, gasoline's too high, and you're wasting your money with these teachers' organization that's not going to fight for your rights. And you're afraid to join the APE Mafia group because we're so aggressive. So you'd rather be paying these weak teachers' organizations. You'd rather be paying them money. And then when something happened, the kid tell a lie on you, say you try to have sex with them, you touched them in the wrong place or whatever. And then you go to these weak teachers organizations, there's nothing they can do, and they throw you on the bus because they don't want to get involved in something like that. And then you want to run to the APE Mafia group, and we're going to have to charge you pre-existing fee. We're going to allow you to join like other organizations. They don't allow you to join, but we're going to allow you to join, but we're going to have to charge you a hefty fee. Okay? Because we can get the job done. We're going to get the job done. We're going to take care of your livelihood. We're going to give your husband some peace. We're going to give your wife some peace because you're going home all stressed out and you don't know what to do. We're going to give you some peace, but we're going to charge you a pre-existing fee. That's why I said you need to join now before something happens, not after something go bad. You need to join before something go bad, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. You figure it out. You need to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South, and that is APE Mafia, the APE Mafia group, Association of Professional Educators, APE, APE. Because a lot of folks, a lot of teachers, especially a bunch of black teachers, they don't like that APE because their mind is stuck in the past. They're stuck in the past. And when they get ready to destroy your career while your mind's stuck in the past, you don't have a job. And some of you just bought a brand new house and just got a brand new car, and you do not have a job because they're non-renewing your contract. Not only that, they're gonna send some stuff to the PSC. I don't care what state you in. You have something like a PSC organization that makes sure that you're abiding by all the rules, or they can take your certification. Here in Georgia, we call it the Georgia PSC. And guess what? We don't play with them. We don't play with the Georgia PSC either. We'll picket them too. We'll protest against them too. We'll protest against anybody that tried to harass our members. We're going to protest. We're going after you, period. Point blank, period. We do not allow administrators to abuse our members. Let's get into it. We are so happy that you decided to stop by the APE Mafia podcast, APE TV, Mafia TV, what we're calling it, Mafia TV. And we're not afraid to tell you it's Mafia TV. See, these other organizations, teachers organizations, they it's the pretty group. They think that below them to say things the way we say things, do things the way we do things, fight the way we fight. You think we care about what they think? Mess with one of our members. Mess with an APE member. Mess with an APE member. We'll show you what we think about that. We've been fighting for classroom teachers for over 25 years, fighting for teachers' rights. And we're not afraid. It's not a superintendent in the United States that I'm afraid of. There's no board member. There's no governor. There's no one that go against teachers that I'm afraid of. Because if you go against teachers, you're an enemy of the state. If you go against teachers, you're an enemy of the state when it comes to APE Mafia. Because teachers are the backbone of education in our society. They should be treated with respect. Let's get to it, man. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Spread the news about an organization that the administrators are afraid of. If you're an administrator, boo. I know you're afraid of APE, and you should be. So I advise you to not mess with an APE member. And you say, now, how do you know when I'm messing with an APE member? I always used to say, before I got changed my life, before I got my got my life in order, I used to say F with one of them. That's how you know that you're messing with an APE member, okay? That's how you know by you messing with one of them. And you'll know real quickly and swiftly that you're messing with an APE member, the APE Mafia group, okay? Because we'll come out there, you'll think the Nation of Islam showed up at your school, okay? The black ones, they run. The white ones, they get nervous, think a bunch of black folks out there in front of the school thinking the Nation of Islam showed up. They get nervous, okay? And the black ones get nervous too, and the black men too. They, the white men, all of them. I don't care what color they are. When we come after you, and it's all going to be done legally, but when we come after you, only thing you can do is hide. I heard some of the teachers say to women, they cry. I had one little lady come out to the picket line, little white principal, because we know we don't discriminate. If you're a black principal, we're gonna get you. If you're messing with one of our members, if you're a white principal, we're gonna get you. If you're messing with one of our members, if you're a Hispanic, we're gonna get you. Chinese, we're gonna get you. Asian, whatever, we're gonna get you if you mess with one of our members. We do not allow bad administrators. We do not allow bad administrators to harass our members. It's just not going to happen. Okay, we don't tolerate that mess. That's how you know. Mess with one. That's how you find out. You're dealing with an APE mafia member. It's just that simple. Now, like I said before, the way they are treating these teachers is ridiculous. And I always say, if teachers, if you do not fight back, you're not going to have a career. The house you just bought, some of you just got out of college and you're just so happy to start your career. And these bad administrators, if you're a woman, if you look nice, if you don't sleep with them, they non-renew you the following year. They don't have anything to do with your job. They don't have anything. You look better, you dress better, you have a nicer car than they have. They're going to find a reason to get rid of you. Now, if they can't control you, they move to try to renew your contract, your contract. That's right. They move to try to non-renew your contract if they can't control you. Now, I always say, most teachers don't like doo-doo. They don't eat doo-doo. That's the problem. They look these administrators straight in their eye, and these administrators do not like it, and they won't eat doo-doo. And I tell these teachers, now that doo-doo, you can get that doo-doo in a capsule form, and you can swallow it real fast. It go down fast. I haven't tried it, but you could try it. But you get it in a capsule. But you don't like to eat doo-doo. And so if you are a teacher, do not like eating doo-doo, and you're very aggressive, you need to be a part of the APE Mafia group. You need to be part of APE. It's just that simple. You don't need to wait until these administrators destroy your career. And I keep telling y'all, all you got to do is call 770-347-8797 and join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. And we'll get that administrator off your back. Okay, and it'll all be done legally. But we are so aggressive. We get in their face. We go to the board meetings, and we speak at the board meeting. We protest. We picket. We got on our website called the Principal Clown List, where we put these. I almost said something. Boy, y'all better be glad I've been born again. I almost said something again. Okay. Got to watch the enemy try to get in me, but try to control me. But let me tell you something. All you have to do is Google my name, okay, and you'll find out I've been arrested I've been arrested a lot. Fight for classroom teachers, okay, and it all been from drinking and driving. Okay, of course I don't drink, but I heard Jose Williams said that one time, and Jose Williams used to picket with us when we used to protest. He used to come out there and protest with us. And I'm telling you, man, we have a time. And let me tell you something. If you are a classroom teacher and right now you stressed out and they don't told you they're going to non-renew your contract, you just call 770-347-8797 and you see how fast they change their mind about non-renewing your contract. Okay? You just call APE. Call the APE Mafia group. Okay? We aggressively represent our members. We're not going to represent these teachers part of these other organizations. Now, we're not going to do that. We're not doing that now. Now, if you want APE to protect you, you want to be under our protection, You need to become a member of APE by going to myapenow.com, or you can go into the description here and you can see the link. You can click that link and you can get started. Or the QR code here on the screen here, just take your phone out, put it up to that QR code, and it'll take you straight to the website so you can sign up to the membership link, okay? Or you can call us at 770-347-8797. Now, if you're sick and tired, let me say it again. They always say I need to say it more than once. Or you can call us at 770-347-8797, okay? 7797. If you want aggressive representation, if you're tired, and I say the same thing almost all the time about if you're tired, because I believe only with APE you can escape bad drive-by evaluation. And I came up with that bad drive-by evaluation. Some people try to steal it from me, but that means when the administrator just pop up into your room and just destroy your career, just marking you up on your evaluation. That's not even true. And then they get a bunch of other administrators, their friends that come from other schools that come into your classroom. They're not even working at that school. They go get other nuts from the other schools, a friend of theirs, kiss ups, and they get them to come in there and give you a negative evaluation. And they're doing all that because they're setting you up. They're doing all the paperwork to set you up to non-renew your contract. And some of the teachers, they dance for these bad administrators trying to do the work like it's real. You truly think it's real. This stuff is not real. They just made it up. They just copied and pasted. Sometimes on your evaluation, you'll see somebody else's name on your evaluation. They're incompetent. You'll see somebody else's name, John. Your name's Sue. They got John up there, Roscoe. Roscoe, Leroy. All that old crazy stuff. See, they get their degree from these. They go to the grocery store and get their degree from Kroger's and Walmart. I ain't got nothing against Kroger and Walmart. It's a good place to shop. It's just not a good place to get a leadership degree. And you go. I'm sitting in class every day. Every day I'm going to class. Every day sitting in there hours after hours after hours just to get my degree. Well, they just sit around in their pajamas and all of a sudden they come in there trying to be a leader. Come in there writing you up, putting negative things on your evaluation, destroying your career. It's crazy. Now, I don't have anything against people who want to go back to school. I don't have anything, that's wonderful, great. I'm talking about these bad administrators. The reason why I call them out, because this is what they do. And they want to come in there and dog you out, and they can't even spell. Can't even spell. Look on the evaluations. Can't even spell it. Can't even spell it. Crazy. And then they're going to write you up, destroy your career, terminate your contract, then send that mess up to the PSC. Not only now that you can't get a job at a school system, now you can't get a job in your state at all. I'm telling you the truth. You have to be a part of an organization that they are afraid of. You got to stop playing around with your livelihood. See, the problem is a lot of you teachers are playing around with your livelihood. You got to stop doing that. You have to stop playing around with your livelihood. Your husband going home, you ain't seen him in I don't know how long. You know what I'm talking about. He ain't seen you. Same thing with your men, teachers. Your wife ain't seen you. You're stressed out. Your kids you ain't played with your kids. You ain't spent no time with your children because you're trying to turn something into these crazy administrators. You're trying to please them and you're stressed out. You're going and your mind all screwed up and you're doing this daily. You get to the parking lot. You don't want to go into school because you know it's going to start all over again. They're going to come down to your classroom and start harassing you all over again. And you call your union rep. What happens? Nothing. They tell you, just document. Document like a peppermint. Document. They tell you all that old stupid stuff. We're gonna watch it, see what happens. We're gonna keep our eyes on it. Oh, we're gonna keep our eyes on it. Something's gonna be did if APE get involved. The first thing we do is we notify the superintendent and the board members that we coming. That's the first thing we do. And then we go out there and protest. Then we investigate the principal to see if they hiding anything. We treat them just like they treat the classroom teacher. That's what we do. That's what we do here. Now, we're all professional. I know how to be professional. Got 3 degrees on the wall. I know how to do that. But we have to treat these administrators the way they treat the teachers, because the school system, is a third school system. The school system today are third school systems. And you need another one to deal with it, to deal with them. Spread the news. Spread the news about APE Mafia. You're going to find out that, we've been around a long time fighting for classroom teaching and getting fast results. Well, you've been here paying all this money. I know these other unions don't like what I'm saying because they can't say it. First of all, they can't say what I'm saying. If you sick and tired of students lying on you, the students are lying. I always say if their mouth moving, they're lying. Just because their mouth moving, they're telling a lie. They get mad with you. They go to the office, and these administrators, they support the student against the teacher. The student going up to the office, they got a good relationship with the student. Students end up in the room eating pizza, eating candy and stuff. That's how they control these bad students. They give them candy, cookies and stuff. And then he graduates and can't read a lick. Can't read nothing. But he graduated. He graduates. Throw his hat up in the air like he just showed up every day, or she. And then you ask them just to read a piece of paper. They can't even read it. But they graduate. They graduated. And to be up there like they got honors and stuff. And the principal got a nerve that said, yeah, he graduated with honors. He graduated with honors. Well, have it damn. He graduated with honors, but he can't even read. Now, how that be? How that be? Tell me how that be. How that be? See, this is the type of stuff it's crazy. But yet they write the teacher up. Oh, they beat the teacher up, write her up, put on the PDP or whatever the hell they call it on the tickets today in Georgia. They'll write the teacher up, write her up and all that stuff. Well, Lil Johnny said that Lil Johnny said. Now, the first thing they should do is ask the professional. They should ask the teacher what happened. Oh, no, they'll tell you, well, Lil Johnny said that, you threw something at him. And Lil Johnny said, really? Well, I'm telling you, that's not what happened. Well, Lil Johnny said, he's going to call his mom and she's going to go down to central office. See, they're worrying about all that. See, and the other teachers' organization, they in it with them. Because if you're a member of an organization that allow administrators, well, the principal, the one that beating you up, the one that treating you like dog doo-doo, is a member of the same organization you're a part of. And for some reason, you think they're just going to be fair because, the principal is a part of the same organization, so that would make it better. When we walk into the building, we represent only teachers, not administrators. It's like a schizophrenic. We know who we serving when we walk in the building. We know who we coming to protect when we show up. We don't have to kiss the administrator butt because we know the administrators are not a member of APE. So I go in there ready to fight. I go in there very aggressive, ready to get to the bottom of it. I don't care about what you got to say. All I know is you messing with one of our members. That's all I know. And that's all I need to know. Yes, we're aggressive. And I know people say, well, y'all just too aggressive. Well, that's fine with me. If you want to continue to get beat up, go home stressed out, you can't buy eggs, they take your job, send you home, they non-renew your contract. If that's what you like, hey, keep on keeping on. APE's not for you. If that's what you like. If you like having them fake benefits, you get a flat tie. Well, you can get a flat tie all you want if you don't have a job. I started to say you ain't got no job. I like talking that slang talk. But if you don't have a job, let me tell you something. Those benefits, them fake benefits that these other teachers organization give y'all don't mean nothing. If the administrator make up in his or her mind they're gonna non-renew your contract, your check stops. You understand me? Your check, you don't get a check no more check if the administrators decide that they're going to non-renew your contract. See, sometimes for some of you teachers, you have to put this in words that cannot be misunderstood. If they terminate your contract, what good is the benefits? Or you've been a part of an organization where the administrator is a part of it, and you got these so much great benefits, but then when they come and try to terminate your contract, you don't have a job, you can't pay your house note, you can't pay your car note. Some of you just bought a house. So tell me, what good is that? What good is that? All those little fake benefits, because you want to get your tie checked. Okay? Here, I buy you a gauge. That's all it takes. I go buy you a tie gauge. And I have all these teachers always tell me, GAE give us tote bags. When I find a tote bag can stop you from being harassed, a tote bag can stop you from being non-renewed, then I start giving out tote bags. I haven't seen a tote bag that can stop you from being terminated. Find me a tote bag that'll stop you from being terminated. Nobody cares about no tote bag. I can go to Walmart and buy you a tote bag if that's all you want. But I'm going to put 8 Mafia on there. I go to Walmart and buy you a tote bag. And all it takes for you is a tote bag. And I tell you what, and not only that, I'll buy you a dozen eggs to go in that bag too. I'll buy you a dozen eggs, because eggs are high. Eggs are high now, I'm telling you. And for you ones that love ain't been able to buy you some eggs lately, eggs are high. I would buy you a tote bag and put you a dozen eggs in there if I think that's going to help you out there. But I haven't found. Now, you might still want the eggs. Now, I know you don't want a tote bag, but I know you want those eggs because those eggs are high. I went to the store the other day. I had to put the eggs back. I said, man, I got to get me a hen or rooster, whatever lay them eggs on. I don't even know what's going on out there. I don't know what's going on. I just had to get me a rooster. I get me a turtle if he can lay them eggs like I like them. But excuse me, y'all got to excuse me. But anyway, what I'm talking about, if you let me tell you like this. Stop being afraid to be a part of an organization that was going to fight for your rights. Okay? Stop being afraid to join an organization that's going to come into the building and represent you, the classroom teacher. Let me tell you something. Do you rather be a part of these weak teachers organization and not be able to get you any eggs and not be able to get, or you want to be a part of an aggressive teachers organization and have your job, an organization that they're afraid of? Do you rather be a part of the APE Mafia, or you want to be a part of an organization that they're not afraid of? That's up to you. Because it's your livelihood. Kids coming into the classroom, lying on you, go down to the office, say you touched them. Do you want to be part of the weak organization when they say that? Or you want to be a part of APE Mafia when they say that? When they accuse you of stealing, do you want to be a part of the weak organization when they say that? Or do you want to be a part of APE Mafia when they say that? Principal coming into your classroom, harassing, yelling at you? Do you want to be a part of the weak teachers organization when he come in the classroom, or her, and yell at you? Or do you want to be a part of the APE Mafia group? You see, it don't even make sense, does it? If you want real protection, stop wasting your money. Stop wasting your money and join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. Only with APE you can escape. And I always say you're never going to find peace of mind. And I believe this. I really believe this. You'll never find peace of mind without APE. And you can go to our testimonial page and you can see for yourself what people say about APE. You're never, and a lot of those people was members of other teachers organizations. And they realized that these other organizations was weak. So if you're ready to be a part of an organization that the administrators fear, trust me, and you find me one that say, we don't fear APE, call me and let me know. Call me and let me know. I wouldn't tell you to call me and let me know if I didn't think APE can deal with it. And it'll all be done legally. We are the only most aggressive teachers organization of the South. The only. We're going to be protesting tomorrow somewhere. I'm not going to tell you where. I'll tell you after the fact. Might even go live. We're going to be protesting tomorrow. We don't tolerate it. We don't tolerate it. The question you're going to have to ask yourself, do you want real protection? Do you want to be able to sleep at night? Do you want your husband or your wife to be satisfied? Because you're coming home stressed out. As soon as you get home, you go straight to sleep. Because you're stressed out. You've been dealing with these crazy kids all day in the students line, and administrator believe the students over the teacher and all that. Johnny can't read. It's the teacher's fault. No, Johnny can't read. It's his mammy fault. His daddy fault. Or whoever the hell Johnny is living with's fault. It's the reason why Johnny can't read. See, they want to blame the teachers for everything. Johnny can't read. My mentor was telling me about a teacher had came, well, another person had told him about, he was teaching at a school and the little black mama came in there and the teacher was trying to explain to the mother, why her son can't read and why he's behind and why he's so messed up, and this was out of control because he's fighting everybody. And she was sitting there and she was listening. And when the teacher explained to her, well, I don't think he's going to be able to pass because he's way below grade level. And, we need everybody's support to make sure he's reading and he's doing what he's supposed to be doing at home. And she's just sitting there listening. And then when the teacher got finished, she said, is there anything else? You know what the mama said? Yeah, when is the Halloween party? When is the Halloween party? When is the damn Halloween party? Your son can't read, and when is the Halloween party? This is real, this happened. When is the Halloween party? When is the Halloween party? She's more concerned with the Halloween party than the son can't even read. This real stuff. I can tell you some more. There's a lot of other stuff I can tell you, but that's one of them. And I'm telling you, that's crazy. See, this is what teachers are dealing with daily. On a daily basis, they're dealing with this type of stuff. Parents, they don't care. Not all of them. Got some good parents. I consider myself a good parent, okay? I stay on my children. Make sure they education first. I beat them down to the ground with education. I don't play with them. Not all parents. I'm not talking about all. I'm just telling you these are the type of parents teachers have to deal with on a daily basis. This is real, folks. And guess what happened? That teacher will be non-renewed because she failed the child. She would be non-renewed. Now she's working hard to make sure that child is learning, talking to the parents, calling them back, doing everything that she's supposed to be doing, and she would be non-renewed in today's education. In today's school, she would be non-renewed. This is the truth. And she called her weak teachers organization, and they're part of the same organization that the principal is a part of. This is the truth, folks. It's about what fraternity you in, what sorority you in. That's how it is. But APE Mafia, the most aggressive teacher organization of the South, know how to deal with that. See, it's a plantation in the South. Teachers are on a plantation, but we like Nat Turner. We burn those plantations straight to the ground. And you have black plantation owners too. This is the truth, folks. And if you're tired of wasting your money knowing that you're not truly protected and you want to be protected, call us at 770-347-8797. Rosa, get you signed up. Rosa, get you signed up tonight. If you want freedom, if you want peace of mind, Rosa will get you signed up tonight. All you got to do is tell Rosa when you call that number, tell her to send you the link. And she'll send the link straight to you. You can become a member of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South, point blank, period. And it's just not me saying this. You can go to our website and you see the testimonials. You can Google us and see the testimony. I'm just not a hype man. I am a hype man too, telling you the truth. I'm like John the Baptist in the wilderness, spreading the good news about an organization can help you save your hair. That's what we are. We spreading the good news. I always tell teachers, I truly feel like we're doing God's work because the way they treat teachers today, they're stressed out. Some of them even die. Be in the hospital and they be still trying to get them to do work, and some of them don't even make it, man. Weak teachers organization. You worried about what I'm saying? And how my delivery, when we have weak teachers organization out there and these teachers are dying, losing their hair, losing their homes, losing their car, losing their family. No, you want to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. If you truly want your life to change, you want to be a part of the most aggressive teachers organization of the South so you can teach. For heaven's sake, late teachers teach. I always say, leave them alone. They know what to do. For heaven's sakes, late teachers teach. We're going to open up the comments right now. When we come back, we're going to open up the comments. If you would like to say something, we're going to answer any questions that you may have. If you would like to join and you need to understand about what we do, we're going to answer that for you. That lasts about 2 minutes now. If you don't say anything, we're going to keep right on moving. Okay, don't be afraid to speak. If you want to say anything, you can say what you want to say. We're going to see it here live. You can respond to us live, and we're going to respond back to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share our podcast. We have teachers out there that you know that can truly, truly, truly need help. And you listen and you hear and you know about them. Spread the news. Spread the good news about an organization that will protect your career, truly fight for your rights, not this fake stuff. Spread the news and share our video. Don't be afraid to share. Share it. That really helps us. It really helps us to really get out there and to spread the word all over the United States about an aggressive teachers organization that you could call any time of the night and they'll call you back. any time of the night, and they will call you back. Now, where's a group that you could call? They at home sleep. These other teachers organization are already at home sleep. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm still rolling. Been kicking butt all day in the schools, protesting, writing letters. Bad, aggressive letters against these bad administrators, investigating these administrators. And we still here at 9 o'clock spreading the good news about an organization that can help teachers. You might not have a problem. You might be a kiss up. I don't know. You might be a kiss up and you might not have a problem. But there's teachers that really catching hell and you know them. Spread the news about APE Mafia. There are some coaches that catching hell. There are some people getting ready to be non-renewed. And the other teachers' organization have turned their backs on them. We will not turn our backs. We will fight for the rights of classroom teachers. And we'll continue to do that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to open it up now for comments. If you have anything you'd like to say, you can do it at this time. Thank you.
Georgia teachers, stop wasting your time and money on weak teachers organizations. Join APE, the most aggressive teachers organization of the South. APE stops bad drive-by evaluations of teachers. Don't teach in the jungle without APE.
Hey, we have really enjoyed this rant. I call it rants because I just go at it, trying to spread the news about a group, teachers organization that truly fight for the rights of teachers. We're going to be back on here tomorrow night, the next night, we're going to continue to keep coming on here, spreading the good news about an organization that truly fight for the rights of teachers. Thank you so much. Take care. Hey, I thought I'd shoot a video before I leave the office today. If you are a teacher and you are tired of being treated like tall children, you need to join the most aggressive teachers organization of the South, and that is APE. Now, you can see that APE back there, Association of Professional Educators, better known as APE. If you are tired, or I tell you like this, every day I have teachers coming into my office and they always telling me about how these administrators, these are bad administrators, because I know we have some good administrators, but I'm talking about the bad administrators today. And they always come into my office telling me about how these bad administrators are talking down to them, writing them up, giving them what APE call a bad drive-by evaluation. Now, if you're a teacher and you are tired of that, okay, and you want aggressive representation, unlike GAE and Page, APE represent only teachers, not administrators. So when we walk into the school, we know we coming to represent you, the classroom teacher. Now, if you are tired of that and you're looking for aggressive representation, join APE today. You'll be glad you did, my friend. You'll get peace of mind. You're never going to get peace of mind until you join APE. So I'm telling you once again, if you are tired of being treated by these crazy administrators, writing you up just because you look better and you drive a better car, most of the time it's always something personal. If you're tired of that, join APE today. Somewhere around this video, under this video, above this video, you can click the link and get peace of mind today, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless. Take care.